Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of collectible coins with a special focus on the top 10 most valuable USA Abraham Wheat 1 penny coins in dirty condition. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about their worth, you're in for a treat. First up, exploring the value of the 1934 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, specifically the one without a mint mark, in fine condition. If you're a collector or just curious about the value of this iconic piece of American numismatic history, stay tuned. The 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny is a fascinating coin, not just for its historical significance but also for its value in today's market. To start, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. This penny, minted in 1934, features the classic design by Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, we see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and on the reverse, the wheat sheaves that give the coin its nickname, the wheat penny. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1934 edition is part of the series that ran until 1958, known for its distinctive wheat reverse design. During this time, the coin was produced in significant quantities, but the 1934 penny stands out for various reasons. Now, let's discuss the specifics of the 1934 penny without a mint mark. Unlike some other years, the 1934 penny was minted only at the Philadelphia Mint, meaning that the absence of a mint mark on the coin is standard for this year. The Philadelphia Mint did not use mint marks until later years, so the lack of a mint mark doesn't make this coin particularly rare or unique by itself. When evaluating the value of a coin like the 1934 wheat penny, its condition plays a crucial role. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state Mississippi 70, and fine is a specific grade on this scale. A fine grade indicates that the coin shows noticeable wear but still retains clear details and lettering. For the 1934 penny, a fine condition coin will have visible details, though some of the finer details may be softened or worn. In terms of value, the 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny, without a mint mark in fine condition, has seen varying prices in the auction market. As of recent auctions and sales data, these coins typically range from $48,000. The value can fluctuate based on factors such as demand, market conditions, and the specific quality of the coin. To get more insight, we spoke with a numismatic expert. Here's what they had to say about the 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny. The 1934 wheat penny is a solid piece for any collection, particularly in fine condition. While it's not the rarest of the series, its historical significance and classic design make it a desirable coin for collectors. Prices in the $47,000 range are typical, but exceptional examples or those with unique characteristics could command higher prices. Thanks to our expert for those valuable insights. If you're looking to add a 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny to your collection, this is what you can generally expect in terms of value. As always, remember that the market can be dynamic, so it's a good idea to stay updated on current trends and auction results. Before we wrap up, a quick tip for all you collectors out there: proper care and storage of your coins can significantly impact their condition and value. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place and consider using protective holders to prevent damage. Next up, the 1942 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, without a mint mark, in dirty condition. We'll explore its value in today's auction market, what factors influence its worth, and why it still attracts attention, despite its condition. So, let's get started. The 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny is a significant coin for collectors due to its historical value and design. This penny, struck during World War II, features the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the wheat stalks on the reverse, a design created by Victor David Brenner. But today we're specifically discussing the 1942 penny without a mint mark in less than pristine condition. First, let's address what it means for a coin to be in dirty condition. This can involve various factors such as grime, discoloration, or tarnish. For the 1942 Lincoln penny, a dirty coin may have accumulated surface dirt or oxidation over the years, affecting its appearance and potentially its value. Now, you might be wondering, how much is a dirty 1942 Lincoln penny worth in today's auction market? Generally, the value of this coin in its dirty condition can vary significantly. Factors influencing its value include the degree of dirt, overall preservation of details, and market demand. As of the latest auction data, A dirty 1942 Lincoln wheat penny typically fetches between $200,000. This range reflects coins that have noticeable dirt but still retain some legibility of their design and date. Coins in this condition are generally not highly sought after compared to those in mint or near mint condition, which can command higher prices. Comparatively, a well-preserved 1942 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, often graded as fine to extremely fine, can be valued significantly higher, reaching upwards of $30 to $50 or more. The contrast highlights how cleanliness and preservation play crucial roles in determining a coin's market value. While it's tempting to clean a coin to improve its appearance, it's crucial to proceed with caution. Cleaning a coin can sometimes cause more harm than good, potentially reducing its value even further. Experts generally advise against cleaning unless done by professionals. To preserve the value of your coin, store it in a protective holder and avoid handling it with bare hands. Keeping it in a controlled environment can prevent further dirt accumulation and damage. In summary, a dirty 1942 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is valued between $231,000 in today's auction market. While its condition affects its worth, this coin remains a fascinating piece of American history and a reminder of the challenges faced during World War II. Next up, uncovering the story behind one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1944 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. But not just any penny, we're focusing on one that's seen better days, a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in full damage condition. How much is it worth in today's auction market? Stick around, because you might be surprised. Before we dive into the value, let's take a quick trip back in time to understand the significance of the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny. These pennies were minted during a fascinating period in American history, right in the midst of World War II. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and wheat stalks on the reverse, remained in circulation until 1958. Now, 1944 was an interesting year for the penny. During the war, copper was in high demand for the war effort, leading to the famous steel pennies of 1943. But in 1944, the US Mint returned to using copper for pennies, albeit with a twist. These coins were made from recycled shell casings from the war, giving them a unique history and a slightly different composition compared to earlier years. So, what makes the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark special? A coin without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint struck a staggering number of these pennies, over 1.4 billion, to be exact. Given this high mintage, finding a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny isn't all that difficult. However, the condition of the coin significantly impacts its value, and that's where things get interesting. A 1944 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a decent price, but what about one that's seen the rough side of life? We're talking about a penny that's in full damage condition, worn, scratched, possibly even corroded. Despite its poor condition, could this penny still hold some value in the auction market? When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-state coin. A 1944 wheat penny in full damage condition would likely fall at the very low end of this scale. We're talking about a coin that's been heavily circulated, showing significant wear, and potentially suffering from environmental damage. It might have deep scratches, discoloration, and other forms of degradation that make it far from visually appealing. But here's the kicker: rarity and historical significance can sometimes overshadow condition, especially if the coin has an interesting backstory or was part of a limited run. However, in the case of the 1944 penny, its high mintage means that even in poor condition, it's not exactly rare. This directly impacts its market value. So, how much is a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in full damage condition worth in today's auction market? Well, the reality is, its value is quite modest. In general, a heavily damaged 1944 penny might $26,000. You're looking at somewhere between $30,000 in most cases. The exact price can fluctuate depending on the specific damage and the buyer's interest, but don't expect a windfall. However, there are always exceptions in the coin collecting world. Occasionally, even heavily damaged coins can attract a bit more attention if they have an unusual story or come from a significant collection. But generally speaking, if you have a 1944 wheat penny in full damage condition, it's more of a historical curiosity than a high-value collectible. In conclusion, while the 1944 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny is a piece of American history, its value in full damage condition is quite low in today's auction market. It's a reminder that not all old coins are worth a fortune, but each one carries its own unique story. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, it's worth holding onto for its historical significance, even if it doesn't bring in big bucks. Next up, 1948 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. That's truly one of a kind. What makes this coin so special? Well, it's not just any 1948 wheat penny. This one comes with a unique twist. It's in full damage condition, with a black layer covering the surface. Despite its poor condition, this penny holds significant value in today's auction market. So how much could this coin be worth? Stay tuned to find out. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the 1948 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. These pennies were minted in large quantities, with over 317 million produced at the Philadelphia Mint alone, which is why there's no mint mark on this coin. The wheat penny, which was in circulation from 1909 to 1958, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. While many of these pennies are still in circulation or in collections, it's the rare and unique variations that catch the eye of collectors. Now, let's talk about the condition of this particular 1948 wheat penny. As you can see, this coin is in full damage condition. It's been through the ringer, literally. The black layer on its surface could be the result of various environmental factors, such as exposure to fire, extreme heat, or even chemical reactions. While this damage significantly detracts from the coin's aesthetic appeal, it also makes it a unique piece. Coins in such conditions are rare because most collectors seek out well-preserved specimens. However, for some collectors, the story behind a damaged coin can add to its allure and value. So how much is this 1948 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny worth in today's auction market, especially in its damaged condition? The value of a coin is typically determined by factors like rarity, demand, and condition. For a standard 1948 wheat penny in poor condition, you might expect it to fetch $76,000. However, the unique damage and the black layer could make this particular coin more intriguing to niche collectors. In some cases, coins with unusual damage or unique characteristics have sold for surprisingly high prices as collectors are drawn to the story behind the coin. Based on recent auctions and market trends, a 1948 wheat penny in full damage condition with a black layer could be valued anywhere between $89,000. While this may not seem like much, it's important to remember that this is a significant increase from the coin's face value of 1 cent. If you find the right buyer who is interested in the unique story and condition of this coin, the price could even go higher. If you're thinking of selling a similar coin, here are a few tips. First, make sure to accurately describe the condition of the coin, including any damage or unique features like the black layer. Photos are crucial. Take clear, high-resolution images that highlight the coin's condition. Consider listing the coin on specialized auction sites or forums where collectors are more likely to appreciate its unique characteristics. Lastly, be patient. Finding the right buyer who values the coin for its rarity and story might take some time. Next up, the 1950 Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark in fine condition. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, or if you're just curious about its value in today's auction market, then you're in the right place. Make sure to stick around until the end because we'll be revealing just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind the Lincoln wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this penny features the iconic bust of Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, hence its nickname wheat penny. Now, fast forward to 1950. This was a post-World War II era, and the United States was experiencing a period of economic growth and stability. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny was minted in 3 locations, and our focus today is on the Denver minted coin, which bears the D mint mark. In 1950, the Denver Mint produced a total of approximately 334 million Lincoln wheat pennies. While this might seem like a large number, not all of these coins have survived in collectible condition. Over time, many have been lost, damaged, or worn down due to circulation. This makes coins that are still in fine condition, like the one we're discussing today, increasingly desirable to collectors. A fine condition coin, as we're focusing on, has some specific characteristics. Typically, a 1950D wheat penny in fine condition will show moderate wear on Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks, but the major details will still be visible. The D mint mark will be clear, and while the coin may have some slight discoloration or toning, it should still retain much of its original detail. So, how much is this coin worth in today's auction market? As of 2024, the value of a 1950D Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition typically ranges from $35,000. While this might not seem like much at first glance, it's important to remember that the value can vary significantly depending on the specific auction and the interest of the buyers. For example, if your coin is part of a larger collection, or if it has exceptional eye appeal, it could fetch a higher price. Additionally, coins that are professionally graded and encapsulated by a service like PCGS or NGC tend to sell for more, as the grading provides assurance to buyers about the coin's authenticity and condition. In recent years, the market for Lincoln wheat pennies has seen steady interest. While the 1950D isn't considered an ultra-rare coin, it's still a popular choice among collectors, especially those looking to complete a set of Lincoln wheat pennies. Auctions on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections often feature 1950D wheat pennies, and while the prices can vary, coins in fine condition generally stay within that $66,000. However, it's worth noting that if your 1950D wheat penny has any unique features such as a striking error, an off-center strike, or unusual toning, it could be worth considerably more. Some error coins have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and demand. To wrap things up, the 1950D Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition is a modestly valued coin in today's auction market, typically ranging from $72,000, while it may not make you rich overnight. It's still a valuable piece of history and a must-have for any serious collector of Lincoln wheat pennies. If you have one of these coins in your collection, take a closer look at its condition and consider having it graded if you believe it could be in better condition than you originally thought. You never know, it could be worth more than you expect. Next up, the 1945 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in a color shade condition. We'll explore its value in today's auction market, what makes it unique, and why collectors are so excited about it. So, let's get started. Let's begin with a bit of background. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is part of the series that was minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins are highly collectible for their historical significance and unique design. The 1945 issue is particularly interesting for a couple of reasons. First, let's talk about the color shade condition. This refers to coins that exhibit unusual coloring due to various factors like environmental exposure or chemical reactions. A color shade coin can range from having a distinctive patina to being slightly discolored compared to the typical copper hue. These color variations often add a layer of uniqueness that can appeal to collectors. So, what makes a 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark particularly valuable? The lack of a mint mark indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While many Lincoln pennies from this year were minted without a mint mark, the coin's condition, rarity, and any unique features play a crucial role in its value. In coin collecting, the condition of a coin is graded on a scale from poor to mint state. For our 1945 wheat penny color shade can affect its grade. Coins with unusual coloration that don't significantly detract from their detail and clarity can still be highly valued, especially if the shade is rare or appealing. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, the value of a 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition can vary. On average, you might see these coins listed for anywhere from $88,000, depending on their exact condition and the appeal of the color shade. Coins with more pronounced or unique color shades can fetch higher prices, sometimes reaching $100,000 or more in auctions. For instance, a 1945 wheat penny with a distinctive golden or red hue, in very fine condition, might attract bids closer to the higher end of this range. Collectors appreciate these unique features, and as such, they can drive up the price in competitive auctions. If you're considering selling or buying a 1945 wheat penny, make sure to verify its authenticity and condition through a reputable coin grading service. This ensures you get an accurate value and avoid potential pitfalls in the market. In summary, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in a unique color shade condition, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and can be quite valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, understanding these nuances can help you make informed decisions and appreciate the rich history behind these coins. Next up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny series. If you have a 1953 wheat penny with a D mint mark and it's in a unique dirty color shade condition, you might be curious about its value. Stick around as we explore how much this coin could be worth in today's auction market. The 1953 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark beneath the date. This penny is part of the classic wheat penny series that ran from 1909 to 1958. The design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. Now, you might be wondering about the dirty color shade condition. Over time, coins can develop a patina or tarnish due to exposure to the elements. While some collectors might shy away from tarnished coins, others see them as unique and full of character. This particular dirty shade might add to the coin's appeal, depending on the buyer's interest. So, what's the value of this 1953 D wheat penny in today's auction market? Generally, a standard 1953 D wheat penny in circulated condition can range from $8,000. However, with the unique dirty color shade condition, the coin might attract niche collectors looking for something different. This could slightly increase its value, potentially raising it to around $10,000, depending on the collector's interest and the overall appeal of the coin. It's important to remember that several factors can influence the final auction price. These include the coin's overall condition, the extent and appearance of the dirty color shade, and the demand among collectors for such unique coins. Additionally, the historical significance and rarity of the 1953 D wheat penny contribute to its desirability. If you're considering selling this coin, be sure to get it appraised by a professional numismatist, especially if the dirty color shade gives it a unique look. Also, consider selling it through an auction house or a reputable online marketplace where specialized collectors are more likely to appreciate its unique qualities. To sum it up, your 1953 D wheat penny in dirty color shade condition could be worth more than a standard penny of its kind, possibly fetching $1 to $3 in the right auction market. Remember, the value of a coin is ultimately what a collector is willing to pay for it, so keep an eye on market trends. Next up, the 1939 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. If you're a collector or just curious about coin values, this video is for you. Let's explore what makes this penny so special and what it's worth in today's auction market. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is a notable coin among collectors for its distinctive features and historical significance. Minted in San Francisco, this penny features the familiar design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and wheat stalks. On the reverse, the S mint mark indicates it was produced at the San Francisco Mint. What sets the 1939 apart is its fine condition. While many wheat pennies are common, those in fine condition, especially with the S mint mark, are relatively rarer. Fine condition typically means the coin has clear details and minimal wear on the high points of the design. So, how much is a 1939 wheat penny worth today? In fine condition, this penny can command impressive prices at auction. As of now, you can expect to see it selling for anywhere between $75 and $150. Prices can vary based on specific grading, collector demand, and the coin's overall appeal. Whether you're looking to add a valuable piece to your collection or just interested in the world of numismatics, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating coin. Its value reflects both its rarity and the historical significance of its design. Next up, the 1950 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. If you're a collector or just curious about its value, stick around. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny, minted in Philadelphia, is a significant coin in the series. Despite its seemingly common appearance, its value can surprise many. Today, we'll explore its worth in the current auction market. This coin features the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the classic wheat sheaves on the reverse. As a 1950 penny without a mint mark, it is part of the regular mintage from that year in fine condition. This penny is valued for its historical significance and its role in the Lincoln cent series. While it's not the rarest coin in the series, its value in today's auction market can still be quite interesting. Based on recent auction data, a 1950 Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition typically sells for between $38,000. Although this may not seem like a huge sum, it reflects the coin's status in the market and its appeal to collectors looking for well-preserved examples. So, if you come across a 1950 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, don't overlook it. While it might not fetch a fortune, it's a cherished piece of numismatic history that adds value to any collection. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting content. See you in the next video.